there, I'm Rob Phillips here at White Plains, and I am with a good friend here. This is Ronnie DeYoung. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
Ronnie DeYoung. And Ronnie is going to be speaking this Saturday at our fellowship breakfast. This is an event put on by the Methodist men, but open to everyone. And Ronnie, you have an amazing story. Tell us just a little bit about what you talk about at these types of things.
When I was a little girl, I was just before I turned 3, Pearl Harbor was bombed. And at that time, I lived on the island of Java, the Dutch East Indies, with my mom and dad and my little sister. She was just born. And the war broke out. And in no time at all, the Japanese came and conquered our island and separated families and put men in men's camps and women and children in women's camps. And then they kept us there for 3.5 years, the whole duration of the war. My mom and my little sister and I survived. And my mom kept a secret diary because my mom and dad were from the Netherlands.
Okay.
And dad was a pilot with the Dutch Naval Air Force, so he was deployed to the colony.
And she kept a journal.
She
Your
kept
mother
a journal.
kept a journal.
She wrote letters to her parents in the Netherlands. And so that journal went first, after the war, went first to my grandparents in the Netherlands. But then in 1985, when they passed away, I got the journal. I read the story of my childhood. I read the story of my camp years that I really don't have many memories of myself. And so one thing led to another. I published a book about that. It was published in Canada, In the Shadow of the Sun, and it was a translation of my mom's diary. And God has been so into my life, my whole life long, because how could I professionally translate that diary? Because I got a degree in English literature instead of going to med school, which my dad wanted me to.
So God was preparing you
Absolutely,
for that.
absolutely. So I studied English, and not only could I well translate my mom's diary, but we immigrated to the United States. English became my second, third language, and it is now, I would say, my first language. So
That's fantastic. Well, we don't want to tell you the whole story. You're going to have to come Saturday morning to hear Ronnie and her testimony of what God has done in her life. And this is a story of survival that is different than some of the other stories that we've heard out of World War II. And I celebrate you and your family and what you've done. And we hope that we'll see everybody there on Saturday.
all right.